Hello everyone! A very welcome back to our channel. Today we're gonna discuss about our new favorite series in this 2020. I'm talking about Oxygen the series. And I can tell you one thing that now it became my most favorite among the rest in this 2020. You can refer to our previous recap about the book of Oxygen and how did we feel before the story on aired. Even we have the reaction about the soundtrack as well. And now you're gonna know what I'm talking about. Let me tell you first, what do you expect to see in this clip video? We're gonna divide it into 3 parts. We're gonna start from the quick recap of episode 1 and episode 2. Now we're gonna talk about this latest episode 3. Let's start with the episode 1. Basically, episode 1 is the introduction of the whole series and how to set the mood and the tone of the whole story. In episode 1 is an introduction of the 3 couples. These 3 couples are Key and Solo, Gao and Poo, and 2 doctors, Dr. Petch and Dr. Perth. I would like to give a big hand to the production team because how they set the mood and the tone of the story, it is super cute, super nice, super classy, and super dreamy. Let's talk about Key and Solo. But however, in episode 1, I was so confused about the plot and the storyline. Even I read the book before, I don't know what about you guys, because it seemed like we were lost in nowhere. Everything was super scattered. There are 3 couples and there are a lot of characters, including the supportive character like the friends of friend of friend of friends. There were so many people, that's why I was so confused. Talk about Solo and Key. Now they set the tone that Key is a very caring person. He's working as a barista in a coffee shop. He's very responsible for his life because he's working, he's studying as well. Moreover, you can see the way he talks is very gentle. He never be rude to anyone. This is Key. Next, Solo. What I don't like about this character at first, they made Solo look like a stalker. Especially with that black hoodie, when Solo like to follow Key to the coffee shop at late night, it's like late night because it's after his rehearsal, right? And the way he looked at Key and everything, sometimes he appeared in the rain. It makes him look like a stalker and I was like, okay, if he's not handsome, I'm gonna be scared to death. So this is Key and Solo. You can see their vibe that they got connected very fast. It's not that Key like Solo, so he gave him more attention like, okay, this is a warm milk and thing. But they introduced you already that Key is a very caring person. The second couple, this is my most favorite couple. I said this for the 100 million times that I love Gao and Poo from Nitrogen, and I even expected them to make Nitrogen before Oxygen because Nitrogen was much more fun. Even it's from the same writer, but Oxygen, I told you that the tone is too sweet and it's not my cup of tea, but I love Nitrogen. And now you know what I'm talking about. Gao and Poo, they are beyond my expectation. They are even better than the book. Oh my god, I have a goosebump now. The acting was so on point. First, I love the scene that he confessed to his mom. They are like that from the book. That, okay, you know what? I found someone that I like a lot. Yes, of course, and he's handsome. And his mom was like, what? The way he called his mom is like not mommy, mother, or something like that. He called his mom by her nickname. You can see that he's a very positive guy and he's very close to his family. So his family background was perfect. But Poo is very quiet. I'm not gonna say that he's very calm. He's very quiet. And you suspected that he has something in his mind. Maybe it's about his previous experience or maybe it's about his family background.
Okay.
Now, I loved how they clapped these 2 couples together, Solo and Key, Poo and Gao. Now you know that Gao knows Solo. And Solo is a cousin of people, right? So Solo warns Gao that, you know what, please keep away from this guy because this guy is dangerous. You know what, in the book it's even worse than this because I can see that people in the series, he's more approachable. You can see that he's half a cold-hearted, but he's more approachable. From the book, he is very, 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 very mean, you know, and you will never want to know this kind of person. In the book, Gao was told that people used to have a fight and someone died in the incident. Guys, this is too much, you know, but I love it because we want to know more that okay, how bad can he be and what is the incident is all about. The next couple, the third one, is two doctors. They are so cute. I didn't expect them to be there. It happened that they like to go here and there together. They like to do activities together. Most of the time they like to go to the coffee shop together, and most of the time they are staying in the clinic or the hospital together. There is one girl character. I can see that you guys are super frustrated with this character. Her name is Kim. She's a barista working with Ki. In the book, this character was not there, so I don't know, maybe it's a add-on, but let's say it's fine. First, for me, she's very cute, but in the comments, I can see that girl, you need to stop this. You cannot intrude people's privacy like this, because she like to take the picture of those two doctors and post on the page, and the people like us are commenting on them that they want them to be together. But you never ask the consent from these two guys. Okay. So this is the basic introduction in episode 1, and they introduce us that that's gonna be an important event, which is the Freshie Night in episode 2. Now let's move on to episode 2. You can see the development of the storyline and the character. The first couple against Solo and Gi. This is way too obvious now. You don't have to doubt. Do they like each other or they don't like to doubt themselves? Do they like each other or not? Because Solo's act was super obvious. The important incident happened between them. First is a Freshie Night. They were having the problem about the prop or the flower. At the end of the day, Gi and Solo, they had to drive a long way just to get the flower from the shop to be a prop in the event. So far, they maintain the vibe from the book. Everything is what is happening from the book, and I am impressed so far. So the incident in the flower shop make them realize the feeling. Now they are sure that they like each other. Now Solo is super possessive when he saw people approach Ki and try to flirt with Ki. You can see this scene. I really like it, yes, but it's creepy because they don't have the space between themselves anymore. They were so close to each other. That was the lily scene. Solo threw the flower that Ki received from the florist, and Solo gave Ki another one. Then Solo asked Ki as well, Piggy, can I call you Guitar? So now they have a nickname. He just answered it straight away like, you can call me Guitar, it's fine. Next, he was asking Solo, you know what, Solo? People are posting our picture in the page. If you don't like it, I'm gonna tell them to delete it. But Solo said, no, I'm okay. Let them post it. But both of them were okay. Even Solo made a comment in that Facebook page. Solo wanna meet Piggy every day. This is super sweet, and this is how I like about them. Again, this is better than the book, in my opinion. The second couple. You know what? This is my ship right now. It's Gao and Poo. I love them from the book, and still I love them in the series as well. In the book, they say that this is the event of the business and administration faculty, that they're gonna recruit the new guy in the faculty as well. And people, he has to open the booth as well. Even he doesn't like, he was drawing thing. How can drawing related to the BA, like business and administration, right? It's nothing related, but people, he didn't know what to do, and that was the thing that he really liked to do it. So he was doing the painting booth, but no one is coming in the booth. Gao came to the event and helped to call the customer by playing guitar. They were doing drawing on the face. I got the goosebumps when Gao was trying to draw people's face, and then people was doing no reaction, and people asked Gao like, do you really like me that much? It was super straightforward. You know what? I really love it. And the editing, the background music and everything, oh my god, I was having a goosebump. But Gao, he was so positive. Gao said that, you know what, I will never give up. Even people say like, you know what, it's a waste of time, just stop it. But Gao said that he will never give up. And one day, if people love him the same, he will not play hard to get. It is so cute, I really like the vibe of Gao and people. I love it. This is my favorite couple. The last couple that broke my heart. I don't know what to say now because now you can see that both the doctors, they won't be together anymore. Dr. Petch caught Kim, the barista, that she kept taking their picture to doctors and post on the Facebook page. Dr. Petch asked Kim to solve this. Kim said that, you know what? My theory is never be wrong. Kim said that she knows that these two like each other, but maybe you guys don't want to accept. So I'm gonna give you some advice. Please follow all the advice and prove if you guys like each other or if you guys like guy. Okay, so Dr. Petch, he followed her instruction. He was trying everything with Dr. Petch, but the last theory didn't prove anything because him advised him that please notice if you touch Dr. Petch, if he's checking, that means he likes you. So they tried this theory, but it didn't work out. So Dr. Petch was like, yes, I don't like a guy. He went back and told Kim about this. Then he noticed so many things in him. It's like he cares for her more. Now he suspected himself like actually the one that he likes is the girl barista. Guys, you guys were super annoying in the comments, but for me, in my opinion, I like it. I know that we are the BL stan. You know what? It's fine because how she is super natural. It's like a color of the story, Yes, my heart breaks a bit, but I am okay with their being the couple as well. Now let's talk about the scene I like so far as well. Apart from drawing face scene, I love the scene when Solo and Gi, they were on the phone when they separated already. I think this is a good example that in the novel or in the BL series, they don't have to have a physical contact all the time. They don't have to be together all the time, but the romance can happen anywhere. When they separated themselves, the Solo had to go back to the rehearsal and Gi had to go back home, and they were on the phone even without talking. This is super sweet. This is super romantic for me. Another one is, this is a scene that we have been waiting for the whole week as per the comments, which is the scene in the Freshie night when Solo got the title of the prom's king. Solo came down looking for Gi, and at the end of the day, they held their hand in that Freshie night, I was like this by myself, in this 2020, there's no other series that can give me this. This is the first one. This is already September, it's quite late, but this is the first one that made me feel like this. Now we're gonna talk about episode 3. I just finished watching just now. This is to confirm my feeling that I am now in love with Oxygen, the series. I'm gonna go again couple by couple and what I like about them. I'm gonna begin with my favorite couple, which is Pooh and Gao. They are so cute. They're cuteness overload. Episode 3, it started off with they met each other in the university's canteen, and Gao was asking Pooh to come to the club for the celebration of the prom kings and queen night. Gao took Pooh's car key and told Pooh to select in which hand it is, like left or right. It is so cute, because Pooh said that Gao is super evil, so it's not gonna be any of the hand. Gao gonna put it somewhere else. But Gao said that, you know what, because I know that you're gonna think about me like that, so I chose to be honest. So it was in his hand. Then they met each other at night. You can see there was so much of progress in this episode 3. Like now they have the nickname for each other. It's like Bunny. And later on, the scene in the room, Gao was like, you know what, I can be your bunny. I'm like, are you serious? This is super cute. And the incident in the supermarket as well, that Gao doesn't have money to buy things and Pooh appeared to be there. Now it's like husband and wifey, like the husband has to pay everything for the wife. And then they got the stuff and Pooh was not feeling well. Gao was cooking for Pooh. This is so cute. Now you can see that Pooh forgot about his character. He smiled like a couple of times already and he got caught by Gao. Gao is like, did you just smile? They are still my main ship so far. Let's move on to Solo and Gi. Guys, I will take a lifetime to have this kind of moments, like, okay, second episode, they hold their hands already. So now the third episode. It started off from that night as well in the club. That Solo was drunk, he was not feeling well. Then Gi just came. Then Solo woke up and doing like this in his eye, and Gi was touching her face and see like what is there. I will never do that with my friend. If something is in my friend's eye, I'm gonna like come look. I will have a look like this and I will open the eye like this, you know. And then Solo asked Gi to stay over. Guys, this is so fast. The scene that I really like is the sofa scene. You know that Gi couldn't sleep, so he came out from the room and was seated on the sofa. Then Solo followed him and just crawl on the sofa and just slept on top of his lap like that. This is so cute. At night, when they really fell asleep, when Solo carried Gi to the bed, you know, and Gi was like sleeping and hugged Solo. I am 150% sure that Gi, he didn't sleep. He knows. That's why he did like that, you know. Oh, I was laughing. I was like, no, he didn't sleep. And the next day, this is the remarkable scene for me in this episode 3 is the scene on the dining table breakfast scene. Why Solo has to wear that kind of white t-shirt and open all the buttons? So talking about the photo shooting stuff as well, because Solo refused the girl, the senior at the club that day. So now they're trying to take the revenge to give Solo more work, and now it's becoming more evil and evil. You're gonna see in episode 4 as well, because the girl was planning to blackmail Solo. Oh, no. So let's see in the next episode. Can Gi save Solo from being harassed? Okay. Talking about the last one, I really like this couple as well. It's so funny. I was laughing. Dr. Petch and Kim, they are so funny. They're so sweet. Dr. Petch, he's so handsome. I don't know why I never know this guy before. He is super handsome. This is my kind of guy. I like this kind of look. And Kim, she is super sweet. She is so funny and she is so natural. And in this episode 3, there was an introduction about Kem. Kem is Kim's brother. Kem is likely that he's gonna become the couple of Dr. Perth. So let's see how it's gonna be. But I still feel sorry for Dr. Perth, you know, because I can feel. I think Dr. Perth, he likes Dr. Petch. That's it. Guys, let's have the discussion below. What do you feel like this episode 1, 2, 3? Which one are your chips so far? And what do you think about the series? I think so far they did a very great job. Alright, that's all for today, guys. Before you leave this page, do not forget to click like, subscribe, and share our video. So, and I will see you again next episode. Bye bye.